In the study of institutional security and forensic event tracking, tragedies are rarely the result of a single, sudden action. Instead, they are born from a precise sequence of hidden movements and systemic vulnerabilities. On a seemingly routine morning, a routine inmate movement transformed into a fatal security breach. The timeline begins precisely at 9:05 a.m. Inside the secure zone of a criminal justice campus, an inmate named Orlando Mitchell is carefully loaded into the back of a law enforcement transport van. He is secured using standard protocols, handcuffs, and heavy leg shackles. At 9:09 a.m., the transport van drives out of the campus gate, heading toward a scheduled medical appointment. For nearly 2 hours, the vehicle transits through public spaces, maintaining a completely stable operational baseline. Inside the rear compartment, Mitchell remains silent, concealing a highly calculated physical effort. At 10:56 a.m., the medical appointment concludes. Mitchell exits Eskenazi Hospital. To any outside observer, the security apparatus remains completely intact. He is visually confirmed to be secured by handcuffs and a heavy belly chain as he is loaded back into the rear of the van. But during that 2-hour window, beneath the visual baseline, a catastrophic shift had occurred. Mitchell had spent the transit time experiencing immense cognitive focus, utilizing physical leverage to secretly slip his hands completely out of the primary restraints while leaving the chains visually deceptive. At 11:15 a.m., the transport van pulls back into the secure sally port of the detention center. The vehicle stops, the door opens, and tragedy immediately ensues. The moment Mitchell steps out of the transport van, the trap snaps shut. Free from his primary restraints, he instantly lunges forward, wrapping the heavy steel handcuff chain tightly around the neck of Deputy John Durm. What followed was a brutal, high-stress physical conflict. In the theater of forensic physiology, extreme criminal stress triggers a massive adrenaline surge, granting a suspect desperate, erratic physical strength. For nearly 2 full minutes, a violent struggle occurs on the concrete floor of the sally port. Mitchell uses the chain as a high-leverage choke mechanism, ultimately inflicting fatal trauma and breaking Deputy Durm's neck. With the deputy incapacitated, Mitchell seizes the keys, climbs into the front seat of the law enforcement vehicle, and slams the accelerator. Moments later, a patrolling Cumberland police officer walks up toward the secure area. He notices a profound anomaly. The official transport van is abruptly speeding away from the sally port, with an inmate behind the wheel. Recognizing an active escape in progress, the officer immediately broadcasts an emergency distress call, initiating a high-speed pursuit to contain the threat. When forensic analysts dissect a breakdown of this magnitude, they look past the immediate physical assault and examine the broader structural context. Marion County Sheriff Kerry Forestal openly admitted a critical operational reality following the event. Chronic understaffing played a direct, undeniable role in how these circumstances unfolded. In institutional security, understaffing means a critical loss of redundant oversight, the secondary pairs of eyes that are legally required to verify restraint integrity before an inmate steps out of a vehicle. This tragic event serves as a stark, real-world lesson for criminal justice tracking. It demonstrates that handcuffs are merely a delaying mechanism, not an absolute guarantee of security. When an institution faces systemic staffing shortages, the standard margins of safety are completely eroded, allowing a highly motivated suspect to exploit microscopic windows of time. The analysis of this timeline forces law enforcement agencies globally to reevaluate transport protocols, belly chain configurations, and sally port entry access controls to ensure a breakdown of this nature never repeats. As we continue to build our comprehensive masterclass curriculum, understanding these real-world breakdowns provides vital context for our upcoming modules on crime scene stress and physical evidence integrity. Integrating these live timelines allows us to see exactly how operational theories face catastrophic failure in the field. Make sure your subscription to the archive is locked in. Keep your notifications active as we push closer to our channel goals, and drop a comment below with your analysis on how transport security protocols must change to protect line-of-duty officers. Thank you for your critical focus today. This is the Master Crime Archive. Case closed.
Hey! Patrol, we got somebody illegal in the jail. Take it off in the sheriff's wagon. Get it! Get him! He's busting his way out through the gates. I got a jailer down in the salad port. Send help. Bub. Sir.
Direction of travel.
He left the entrance to CJC. Hey. Can you have someone from inside come outside into the bay? He appears 10-0, start a medic.